Hello and welcome into another broadcast of Grand Lake Mariner Baseball here in Galion, Ohio, where the Mariners are taking on the Galion Graders once again. I'm Ryan Schrobeck, proud to bring you Grand Lake Mariner Baseball all season long. Last night, the Mariners came out victorious by a score of 6-1, and the leadoff hitter right now went yard twice for the Mariners. He led off both those innings with a homer, and it propelled the Mariners to victory. Let's get you the starting lineup for the Mariners here tonight. Fitzsimmons going to lead things off. He's playing center field. Patrick Reif is designated hitter. He'll be batting second. Nate Osmo playing short. He's going to be batting third. Tucker Linder batting fourth. He'll be playing right field. Malve Bettinger playing first, and he'll be batting fifth as the first pitch to Fitzsimmons is in for a strike. Blake Buckman playing second. He's going to be batting sixth. Brian Chilton doing the catching. He'll be batting seventh. Jeff Timko playing left. He is batting eighth. Next pitch is up and out of play. 0-2. And Justin Mercer is going to round out the order. He is batting ninth and playing third base. So it's an 0-2 count on Steven Fitzsimmons. Mariners 1-0 on the season. Galion 1-1. On the mound for the Graders is Osvaldo Duran. The next pitch is outside, 1-2. Hopefully this video is a lot better. I think I've figured out what has been causing some of the issues. Hopefully we don't have any of those, but there's no guarantees. As you know, technology is not always a good friend of man. Next pitch is down in the dirt, 2-2. As you remember from last night, the sun is setting in left center field, so it's going to be very difficult for the video to be highly seeable at points throughout the game. Hopefully that doesn't happen very much, as the next pitch is in there for a strike three called. Fitzsimmons down on strikes to begin the ball game. So one gone here, top of the first inning. Patrick Reif now to the plate. Doing the designated hitting here tonight for the Mariners. Played left field last night for the squad. Went 1 for 2 with a stolen base and a run scored. Wind the pitch. That one is grounded up the middle, and that one is going to get into center field for a base hit. So Patrick Reif gets the first hit of the game for the Mariners. That's going to bring to the plate Nate Osmo, a shortstop from Dartmouth. Last night, Osmo, not a very productive day at the plate, looking to turn things around this game. 0 for 5 from the shortstop. Reif takes his lead off of first and gets back. Reif was picked off last night after he did reach on a single. Very cautious right now. Duran comes set, now delivers. That pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. So it's a 0-1 count, one gone here, top of the first inning. Step off from Duran, nothing going on. Osmo in spring ball batted .260 with 21 runs scored, 4 doubles, 4 triples, 1 home run, 20 RBIs, and struck out 23 times. The next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is down on the dirt, gets away from the catcher. He can't find it for a brief second. And now down at second base is Patrick Reif. Well, Reif is down at second with the wild pitch. Nate Osmo's count moves to 2-1 now. And now there's a runner in scoring position. So Mariners, just like last night, threatening here in the top half of the first inning, trying to get ahead of the Graders. They played from in front last night. Trying to do it again tonight. The 2-1 pitch is a strike, and the catcher can't handle the heat, I guess. 2-2 the count. Catcher has dropped a few strikes here already this game. So it's a 2-2 count on Nate Osmo. Top first, no score. Patrick Reif at second base. We're here in Galion, Ohio. Next pitch. Swung on, popped up. Behind home plate, but out of play. Count remains 2-2. So it's a 2-2 count on Nate Osmo. Duran comes set. The pitch. Swung, grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. Reif is being waved home. He's going to be in there safely as Nate Osmo moves up to second base on the throw. Mariners play from in front. Nate Osmo with an RBI base hit. Mariners on top 1-0. And smart base running by Nate Osmo. He saw the throw come in from the center fielder. And wisely moved up a base when he saw it wasn't going to be cut off. Now Tucker Linder set to see if he can drive home another run here tonight. Drove in one last night back in the first inning. First pitch he sees is today is a strike. 0-1. So that's 1-0 Mariners, top of the first inning. They're on top of Galion. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit low. 1-1. Nate Osmo at second base. Tucker Linder at the plate. The pitch. That one is swung on. Popped up deep to center field, but playable. Now roaming over. Now tagging up is Nate Osmo. So Osmo moves up a base. As it looked like he got hung up in the windstream a little bit and got knocked down. Two gone now, runner on third. Malve Bettinger at the plate. First pitch he sees is a strike, 0-1. So runner 90 feet away from scoring, but it's going to take a base hit to do so as there are two down. Mariners on top, 1-0 here already. They got one in the top of the first last night, got one here so far tonight. Next pitch up high, 1-1. Duran comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Outside. Gets away from the catcher, but not too far. So Osmo's going to stay at third. 2-1. So 2-1 count on Malve Bettinger. Two gone. Top of the first. The pitch. In there for a strike. 2-2. A 2-2 pitch. Swung on. A little half-hearted swing from Bettinger. He grounds out to short to end the inning. But Mariners playing from in front once again here tonight. One run on two hits. One man left on. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. It's Mariners 1, Galion 0. Here in the bottom half of the first inning, Mariners on top 1-0 after an RBI single from Nate Osmo. Josh Herford on the mound. He winds, delivers. That pitch is outside, 1-0. Joe Crank at the plate for the Graders. He swings. Lined straight to Malave Benninger. He catches it for the first out. One gone here, and that's going to bring the plate. Josh Kent. He's playing third base for the Graders here tonight. Josh Kent at the plate from Liner Rhine University. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. Also from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. His next pitch is fly to right field. That is long gone. And we have a tie ball game here already. Bottom half of the first inning, Josh Kent goes yaya. Graders respond with a run of their own. As Austin Hathaway steps to the plate. Bring you the rest of the lineup right now. It's Giovanni. He's playing left field. He'll be batting after Hathaway here. That's the cleanup hitter. The next pitch is ball upstairs, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, grounded. In the hole of short and third, long throw for Nate Osmo. Not going to be in time, so Benninger just knocks it down at first base. As he gets in front of it, makes himself big. Rule that a base hit. So a runner on first with one gone, and that's going to bring up to the plate Giovanni. 5'11", 185 from Penn State University. First pitch he sees is swung on and missed. 0-1. Freeman will be after Giovanni. Phillips will be doing the DH in here tonight. Dalton Henderson doing the catching. He's batting seventh. Jacob Hoover, he's playing short. Next pitch is swung on, and that one's hit deep to right field. A long way. That one's off the fence. And now there's runners on second and third after the double from Giovanni. And Brant Nowitzki will round out the order. He's playing center field. So now up to the plate is Matthew Freeman. Second and third, one down. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. Graders looking to take the lead, looking to take their first lead of this series. So that pitch is down in the dirt, 1-0. So after getting Crank the line out the third, been three straight batters have reached base for the Graders. Kent with a home run to right field. Hathaway singled between third and short, and Giovanni double off the right field wall. That one's hit deep to left field, but that's going to be caught, and now tagging up and scoring the go-ahead run is Hathaway, and the Graders have taken a 2-1 lead. So Park Phillips is going to get an at-bat here. The designated hitter here this evening. Runner on second, two gone. Graders on top, 2-1 against the Mariners. Herford comes set, delivers. That pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. So So Graders have scored 2 in the bottom half of the first inning, taking their first lead of this mini-series. They do have one more runner in scoring position. That's Giovanni. He's down at second base. Rutherford comes to that, now turns, throws to second. But not a big enough lead from Giovanni to get him. 0-1 count on Park Phillips. The next pitch. That one's in the dirt. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 gone. 2-1. The lead for Galion. Josh Herford on the mound. The ball is the pitch. That one swung on, popped up. Out of play down the right-hand side. One, 2. That one's fouled off the end of the bat. Count remains 1-2. Sun setting in left center field. Game time temperature 85 degrees here in Galion, Ohio. First pitch was a little later than expected, about 7:09. But we are underway. Bottom half of the first inning. Herford's pitch. Got him looking. Park Phillips set down on strikes. We head to the top half of the second inning. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 man left on. Galion has taken a 2-1 lead over the Mariners. Back here in Galion, Ohio, where the Mariners trail 2-1 now in the top half of the second inning. Mariners got a run in the top half of the first, and then Galion responded with 2 of their own. First pitch to Blake Buckman is a ball, 1-0. Duran Wines delivers. That pitch is swung on and missed. Moves the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That one's over for a strike. 1-2. Let's get you some defensive alignments for the Graders. Doing the catching, Dalton Henderson. At first base, Freeman. Playing short is Jacob Hoover. At third is Josh Kent. At second, Joe Crank. And left field, Giovanni. In center, Nowaski. And in right field, it's Hathaway. And that pitch is way outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No one gone here. Top half of the second inning. Mariners trailing 2-1. Osvaldo Duran on the mound. And he gets Buckman swinging for the first out of the inning. 1 gone. That's going to be played Brian Chilton, the catcher here for the Mariners. 2 for 4 last night. He pops it up, out of play. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count on Brian Chilton. Next pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. So Chilton down in the count, 0-2. Going to try to battle back. He's from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Attended Christian County High School. And now attending Murray State. Next pitch is swung on and missed. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Duran as Jeff Kimco now steps to the plate. Did not play at all last night in the ball game, so first regular season action for Timko. Trying to get things, a 2-out rally started for the Mariners. First pitch he sees is outside, 1-0. The line, the pitch. That one's down, 2-0. Timko playing left field for the Mariners here this evening. Goes to Eastern Michigan University. That pitch is on the inside part of the plate for a strike, 2-1. He's also from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Attended a very good baseball high school in Brother Rice. In Michigan, that pitch is swung on, popped up. Foul territory, out of play. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here in the top half of the second inning. Mariners down 2-1. He's a 4-time letter winner and a 1-time captain at Brother Rice. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on and missed. You got him to chase one down in the dirt. Throw down to first in time. And Duran strikes out the side here in the top half of the second. No runs, no hits, no men left on. We head to the bottom half of the second. It's the Mariners 1, the Graders 2. back here in Galion, Ohio, where the Mariners are trailing 2-1. Mariners scored 1 in the top half of the first inning. Graders come back, strike for 2 in the bottom half of the first inning. And now the 7, 8, 9 hitters set to do up for the Graders here this half inning. His first pitch to Dalton Henderson is a ball upstairs, 1-0. Next pitch is a ball, 2-0. 2-0 pitch swung on, popped up, out of play. 2-1. Josh Herford once again on the mound for the Mariners. He's from Sebring, Ohio, and played for the Sebring McKinley Trojans. The next pitch popped up. Right field, coming on, making the catch is Tucker Linder. 1 gone. That's going to replay Jacob Hoover, the shortstop, for the Graders. Herford in the springtime, he pitched very well for Malone University at a 1.48 ERA, going 7-0, had 5 complete games and 2 shutouts for the Pioneers. It's the first pitch to Hoover is a ball. The wind, the pitch on number 2 is in there for a strike, so 1-1. He pitched in 54 2/3 innings, 9 earned runs, 43 hits, 14 walks, 52 strikeouts, and 3 home runs allowed. And now the count moves to 1-2 on Jacob Hoover. Herford now winds and delivers. Got him looking. He throws Hoover, and now there are 2 gone here in the bottom half of the second inning. Brant Nowatzki to bat now. He's the center fielder for the Graders here tonight. And now there's 2 gone here in the bottom half of the second. Mariners down 2-1. First pitch to Nowatzki is in there for a strike, 0-1. No 1 pitch, popped up on the infield. Benninger calls for it, and he drops it. So Nowatzki's going to be safe at first on an error from Malave Benninger. That keeps the inning alive. Joe Crank now to the plate for the Graders, the leadoff hitter for the team here tonight. Lined out to first, his first time up. See if he can keep the inning line and capitalize on the air from the Mariners. The pitch, swung on, grounded under the glove of Buckman into right field, taking the turn, moving to third, and going to be in there safely is Nowatzki. So runners on the corner now with 2 gone. That ball was just hit under the glove of Blake Buckman. Couldn't reach far enough for it. So a single to right field. And now Josh Kent, who homered his first time up, is back to the plate. So runners on the corner, 2 gone. Mariners could be out of the inning. But Herford's now got to settle in and buckle down. Got to pick up his teammates right here. It's 2-1. Mariners trailing. We're in the bottom half of the second inning. 2 gone. Herford comes set, delivers. Kent thought about it, held up, 1-0. It's a 1-0 count on Kent. Next pitch is swung on. Popped up. Left center field coming on from left field. And it's dropped. 1 run scores, throw to home. And now 2 runs are in. So 2 errors in the inning for the Mariners. As Kent moves down to second base, Crank comes in to score, and so does Nowaski. Unearned runs right there for Hereford. But Graders now on top 4-1. So Mariners have their work cut out for them. In their 5 games that they 5 games that they've played so far, 4 exhibition and 1 league game, they really haven't played from behind very much. They did against Hamilton, but came back to score in the top half of the inning. Dancing at second is Kent, and Hereford not having any of that. He steps off. He gave him a long look down at second base. Kent says, "Throw it if you dare." But now Hathaway at the plate. And he looks at a strike, 0-1. So 2 runs here in the bottom half of the second inning. Hathaway singled, came around to score his last time up. As Hereford looks at second base, but nothing happening. Oh, 1 count on Hathaway. The pitch. That one swung on, popped out of play to the left-hand side. 0-2. So it would be a good job from Hereford to next pitch is swung on, and that one is drilled to deep right, and that ball is Gone, gone. A home run from Hathaway. Increases the Graders' lead to 6-1. So Mariners are going to have their work cut out for them coming to bat, as the Graders have put 4 on the board here in the bottom half of the second inning after 2 errors from the Mariners, and which could have had them out of the inning. Hereford still on the mound. The next pitch is lined into left center field for a base hit. Over to cut it off is Timko. And now Matthew Freeman comes to the plate. Sacrifice fly. His last time up. 5 straight base runners after Hereford got the first 2 to go down in order. Has to work a little more here this inning. Next pitch is outside, 1-0. Giovanni on at first base. He reached on a single. Hereford pauses. The pitch is swung off to the right. Moves count to 1-1. Mariners played good defense last night. Not commit any errors. Tonight, a different story. Next pitch popped up. On the infield still. Mercer calls for it. He makes the catch, and that will end the dreaded bottom half of the second inning for the Mariners, as the Graders strike for 4 runs in the bottom half of the second inning. They're on top 6-1, heading to the top half of the third. Justin Mercer at the plate for the Mariners. They're down 6-1 here in the top half of the third inning. 2 runs in the bottom of the first and 4 in the bottom of the second for the Graders, as they have taken a commanding 5-run lead. First pitch he sees is a strike, 0-1. Mariners went down in order last half inning on strikeouts. Next pitch. Check his swing, but still called strike anyway. 0-2. Oh, 2 count on Justin Mercer. And he's down on strikes as Fitzsimmons steps to the plate. Back to the top of the order we go for the Mariners. It's been 4 straight strikeouts from Duran. He has 5 on the day already. We're in the top half of the third inning. Steven Fitzsimmons at the plate, hero of last night's ball game. He looks at a strike, 0-1. Seems like Duran is just in a groove right now, hitting all of his spots. Has a really good slider, and it's fooling the Mariners. Next pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. So Fitzsimmons down in the count. 1 gone here. Top half of the third inning, 6-1 Mariners trail. Durant winds, delivers. That one swung on and missed. And Duran is just mowing the Mariners down right here. 5th consecutive strikeout for Osvaldo Duran. Patrick Reif looks to change the momentum right now. He singled his first time up. Let's see if the fates can change here. 2 gone, top half of the third. Patrick Reif at the plate. The line of the pitch. Reif looks at it. It's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That one's grounded up the middle. That's going to get into center field for a base hit. So Patrick Reif doesn't seem to have too much of a problem with Duran so far tonight. He's 2 for 2 against him. Nate Osmo to the plate. Singled home a run back in the first inning. Only run for the Mariners so far tonight. Patrick Reif at first base. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. So Duran doing a nice job of what coaches preach. Throw strikes and let your defense make plays. But so far Duran's just been throwing strikes and keeping the Mariners batters off balance. Next pitch is away, 1-1. Let's see if going from the stretch for Duran shakes up his momentum a little bit. He was mowed down 5 in a row before the single by Reif. That pitch is fouled off, 1-2. One-two count on Nate Osmo. 2 gone. The pitch. And he got him looking on the inside part of the plate. Osmo doesn't look too happy with it. But Duran strikes out another 3. He has 7 so far already. We'll head to the bottom half of the third inning. It's the greater 6, the Mariners 1. Back here in the bottom of the third inning, first pitch swinging for Park Phillips as he flies out to left field. Dalton Henderson now to the plate. Henderson flew out to right his first time up. First pitch to him is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch is away. 2-0. 2-0 count on Dalton Henderson. Bottom of the third, one gone. Next pitch is swung to right center field. Fitzsimmons rowing to his left makes the catch for out number 2. So just like the bottom half of the second inning, Hereford gets 2 quick outs. Let's see if this has a different ending. Is after 2 quick outs last inning, 5 straight base runners reached and 4 runs came across to score. Next pitch to Hoover is a strike, 0-1. The Mariners down 6-1, bottom of the third, 2 gone. Next pitch lined to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So 2-out single from Jacob Hoover. Brad Nowaski to the plate. He reached on an error by Malave Bettinger, which would have ended the second inning, but he came around to score, so 2 errors hurt the Mariners last inning. Looking to stay positive, though. Throw over, back in safely. Another throw over. Still waiting on the first pitch to Nowaski. Hereford comes set. Runners off and running. Chilton throw down to second base in time, and he is gunned. Nice throw by Brian Chilton ends the inning. Jacob Hoover cut down, trying to attempt second base. We head to the top half of the fourth inning. No runs on 1 hit. Nobody left on. It's the greater 6, the Mariners 1. Nate Osmo to lead things off for actually it's Tucker Linder who's going to lead things off for the Mariners. Was listening to the PA announcer. Guess he got that wrong. Nate Osmo struck out. His last inning. So Tucker swings, fouls it off, 0-1 the count. Next pitch popped up. Foul territory, out of play, 0-2 on Tucker Linder. Seven strikeouts already for Osvaldo Duran. Tucker Linder trying not to make it 8. He's down 0-2. To Duran. The line, the pitch. Down and away, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded down third. High chopper. Throw on to first. Not in time. Tucker Linder beats it out. Tucker Linder hustles down the first baseline. Beats out a throw from Kent. And Mariners get their leadoff runner. Malave Bettinger to the plate. Grounded out short his first time up. Going to go talk to head coach Chris O'Neill down at third base. See if he's making sure he's got the signs correct. Tucker Linder down at first base. He reached on an infield single. (6-1) Graders on top. We're in the top half of the fourth inning. No one gone. Duran comes set, delivers. Half swing, saying he did go. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count on Malave Bettinger. Hit a 2-run shot to center field last night. The pitch. Downstairs. 1-1. One count on Bettinger. Duran pauses. Delivers. That one swung on. Hit a ton to right field. And making the leaping catch. Out there in right field. Nice play by Austin Hathaway. Takes a would-be base hit away from Malave Bettinger. And now Blake Buckman comes to the plate. Struck out swinging. This first time up. One gone. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. So Linder down at first. One away. 6-1. Mariners down. We're in the top half of the fourth inning. Duran comes set, delivers. That one just a bit outside. 1-1. Off and running is Linder. Popped him up. And the catcher drops the ball behind home plate. Off the pop out. Linder back to first base. So Buckman catches with a break. Let's see if he can capitalize on it. We're in the top half of the fourth inning. One gone. Linder was off and moving on the pitch. See if they try to do anything again. My guess is no. Linder, not the fastest player. Next pitch is away. 2-2. Let's bring you some MLB scores right now. The Cleveland Indians defeat the White Sox 4-2. The Yankees crush the Orioles 14-3. Aaron Judge hit his 20th home run of the season, 496 feet. That pitch just swung on deep to right field. Warning track, while making the catch is Hathaway for the second out of the inning. Well, the Mariners have put good swings on the ball to deep right, and I mean, I guess they're going to hit it anywhere. Right field would be the place to try to get one out. Only 300 feet would get you a home run. Of course, you got to hit it a little deeper than that. You got a fence that juts up about 14 feet, so you got to hit it over that if you want to get one out. Of course, we've already seen a couple of players do so. Brian Chilton at the plate. First pitch he sees of this bat, grounded to short. Flip to second in time. And we'll head to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Mariners down 6-1. Back here in the bottom half of the fourth inning, Mariners down 6-1 to the Galion Graders. Josh Herford still on the mound for the Mariners. First pitch to Brent Noweski is a strike. He was up last inning, but Brian Chilton cut down a Jacob Hoover base stealer. Now it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left field. Timko moves to his right and makes the catch. One down. Let's get back to those MLB scores. The Rays defeat the Athletics 5-4. Mets top the Braves 2-1. Pirates defeat the Marlins 3-1. Angels defeat the Astros 12-6. Cardinals defeat the Phillies 6-5. First pitch to Crank is a ball, 1-0. Cubs beat the Rockies 7-5. Rangers top the Nationals 5-1 as this ball is popped up short to left field. Nosmo moves back on it, makes the catch. 2 down. Josh Kent to the plate. Back to the MLB. Giants beat the Twins 13-8. Blue Jays shut out the Mariners. They lead 4-0. Or win 4-0. Dodgers defeat the Reds 9-7. Diamondbacks defeat the Brewers 11-1. And the Royals defeat the Padres 8-3. That pitch is popped up out of play. 0-1 the count on Josh Kent. So we're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Mariners down 6-1. The second inning, the big inning so far for the Graders, as they could have been out of the bottom of the second with no runs, except a couple of errors by the Mariners has led to this big lead. And now there's an 0-2 count on Josh Kent. So since that inning, Hereford has been pitching pretty well. We'll wind the pitch. That one swung on. High fly ball. Center field. Right center field, actually. And making the catch is Tucker Linder for the third and final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom half of the fourth inning. We head to the top of the fifth. It's the Mariners 1, the Graders 6. Jeff Timko set to lead things off for the Mariners, top half of the fifth inning. Mariners down 6-1. Josh Hereford set down the Graders last half inning. That pitch is lined to right field. That one's going to get past the diving Hathaway. That gets to the wall. Timko on his way to second and in there with a leadoff double. And the Mariners have their leadoff runner on board. Justin Mercer to the plate. 0 for 1 here tonight. Jeff Timko at second. He led the inning off with a double. Duran comes set. The pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. The Mariners looking to chip away at the lead. They have a runner in scoring position. Try to get him in any way you can. Mercer at the plate. 0-1 count on him. Timko takes his lead off a second. Durant looks back at him. Now steps off. Timko scutters back. And now we come set again. Durant looks back. Now pitches. Swung on, fouled. Back out of play. So quickly 0-2 on Justin Mercer. Seven strikeouts for Duran tonight. The next pitch. Swung on and missed. Dropped third. Timko taking off. And he's down at third, so I guess that kind of works out in Mercer's favor. Catcher drops the ball. Has to throw it down to first. Timko was halfway to third base by the time the ball got to first. And Freeman drops it on the transfer, so Timko now down at third base with one gone. Fitzsimmons to the plate, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts tonight. Looking to drive home that run from third. That pitch inside corner for a strike, 0-1. One gone here, top half of the fifth. Mariners down 6-1. Timko at third. The pitch. Off speed pitch in there for a strike. Fitzsimmons down and count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. Timko coming home. The throw is to the plate. Catcher can't handle it. Everybody's going to be safe. And risky play right there. They could have had a force out at first, except they throw it home. And they're up 6-1. Very questionable decision making right there from Josh Kent. So Mariners chip away. They're down 6-2 now. Fitzsimmons down at first. Patrick Reif to the plate. He looks at a strike, 0-1. 2 for 2 tonight for Patrick Reif. Singled both his plate appearances. Fitzsimmons at first. He's got a good set of wheels. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. And it was another questionable decision to throw it home for Josh Kent because behind the plate, Henderson really just hasn't had a good glove catching baseballs. Next pitch, curveball in there for a strike. 1-2. 1-2 count on Patrick Reif. Runner on first, one gone. 6-2. Mariners get a run here in the top half of the fifth inning. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to second. The flip to second, and it pulled him off the bag. Fitzsimmons going to be safe. Everybody's safe, and now Mariners looking to get their big inning here. First and second, one gone for Nate Osmo. 1 for 2 tonight. RBI single back in the first inning. Looking to drive home Fitzsimmons, who's at second. I think a base hit to the outfield is going to score Fitzsimmons. He's one of those speedy guys. The pitch. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. So the Graders have had their chances to get out of the inning, much like the Mariners did back in the bottom half of the second, but haven't committed errors, just fielder choices that haven't resulted in outs. Next pitch is inside, 1-1. So the Mariners inning is staying alive right now as there's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone. Kent threw it home after Timko took off from third base. The throw was off. Timko was safe, and so was Fitzsimmons. And then Reif grounded to second. The throw to second base pulled off the runner. So actually that's going to be an E4 on the second baseman, Crank. So they do have an error now. Now it's 2 balls, 1 strike on Nate Osmo. The pitch, down and away, 3-1. Tucker Linder is on deck. So although Duran started off the game pretty well, he had 7 strikeouts through the third, but seems like the Mariners have figured him out. Next pitch, inside corner for a strike to the right-handed hitting Nate Osmo. Full count. 3-2 pitch coming up to Nate Osmo. Duran now the pitch. Up high. He missed it. Ball 4. Everybody moves up base. Now Tucker Linder to the plate. 1 for 1 tonight with a sacrifice fly. As it looks like we're going to have a mound visit right here. Seems like a good time as any to remind you of the 2017 Grand Lake Mariner golf outing. That'll be held Saturday, July 1st. It's also Parents Weekend. So any parents of Grand Lake Mariner baseball player want to come up for the weekend, we'll have some fun activities planned for you, including this 2017 Mariner golf outing. It's going to be an 8 a.m. shotgun start at the Salina Links Golf Club. You can have a 4-member team, or you can have a 3-member team with your 4th member being a Mariner player. If you do the 3-player and Mariner player, it's going to be a little cheaper option for you. You can learn more at www.grandlakeMarinerBaseball or just www.grandlakemariner.com. Just click the Learn More link under the 2017 Mariner Golf Outing. So the pitch to Linder is downstairs, 1-0. It's 1-0 count on Tucker Linder. 1 gone. Bases are loaded. 6-2 Graders lead. The pitch fouled into the dugout of the Mariners. 1-1. More on that golf outing. The deadline has been extended. We are accepting applications until this Friday, I believe, the 15th. So make sure you get those in as soon as possible. You can send them to Barb Deltsite. Her email is down at the bottom of the Grand Lake Mariner homepage. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. 1-1. Or 1-2, excuse me. So 1-2 count on Tucker Linder. He's down in the count. Bases loaded. Fitzsimmons at third. Reif at second. Osmo at first. Linder at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled, straight back. Count remains 1-2. So Mariners looking to chip away more at the lead. They're down 6-2, but they are threatening here. Top half of the 5th inning, 1 run already in. Duran comes set, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled, off to the right-hand side. We'll do it again. Tucker Linder putting a good plate appearance here right now. Looking to at least get one. A 1-2 pitch. Outside. 2-2. Good eye from Linder to lay off that one. That one seemed a little bit enticing, but now the catcher Henderson's going to go out to talk to Duran. Maybe there was a mix-up on signs, or maybe it's, hey, what do you want to throw right here? Who knows? We're not out on the field. We don't have these players mic'd up, but you can only imagine. It's a 2-2 count on Linder. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, line into right field, base hit. That's going to score Fitzsimmons, and that will be it as Reif just moves up 90 feet. Everybody moving station to station. It's a 6-3 greater lead. Mariners cut it down. Really nice at-bat from Tucker Linder as he fouled off some pretty tough pitches and had a pretty good eye at the plate. And now Malave Bettinger is at the plate. It's 6-3. Graders on top. Mariners have scored 2. The pitch. That one swung on, line into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That's going to score Reif. Rounding third, heading home. And scoring. The run is Nate Osmo. It's 6-5. Mariners coming back here in the top half of the 5th inning. Malave Bettinger with an 2 RBI base hit. They advance on the throw. Linder now down at third. Blake Buckman to the plate. Still only 1 gone here in the top half of the 1st inning. It's 6-5. The Graders still leading here. Duran, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 0-1. The Mariners running on some momentum right now. They have 2 runners in scoring position. There's no force out except to first base. First base open, 1 gone. Linder at third, Bettinger at second. The pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle. That's going to score Linder, and we have a tie ball game. Blake Buckman gets the job done. As Linder comes to score, Bettinger moves up to third. It's 6-6 here in the top half of the 5th inning. Mariners have scored 5. Trying to take the lead as Brian Chilton comes to the plate. Duran comes set. The pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle. A big hop right there, but throw on to first is in time for the 3rd and final out. But Mariners strike for 5 in the top half of the 5th inning. We have a 6-6 ball game here in Galion. Don't go anywhere. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Mariners have tied things up 6-6 as Hereford throws a strike to Hathaway. 0-1 the count. Now Hereford winds, delivers. That pitch up high. 1-1. So Mariners strike for 5 in the top half of the 1st inning. Some fielders' choices in an error got the Mariners going. Next pitch fouled off to the left-hand side. 1-2. So the bats come alive in the top of the 5th. It's a brand new ball game. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to Osmo. Backhand play. Throw on to first in time. Nice play from the shortstop. 6-3 force out. Giovanni to the plate. He's 2 for 2 tonight with a double and a single. 1 gone. The line, the pitch. Swung on, tapped down the third base line, but killing it foul is Justin Mercer. Count moves to 0-1. So since the 2nd inning, Hereford has really settled in. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. He's faced the minimum of 8 batters. One did get a base hit, but he was cut down on trying to attempt to steal a base. As that ball is outside, try to get him to chase. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. 2 gone. Freeman to bat now. 0 for 1 tonight with a sacrifice fly back in the 1st inning. That scored 1 for the Graders. That pitch is swung on. That one's lined into center field. That's going to get a base hit. Big hop, but way to knock it down from Stephen Fitzsimmons. A 2-out single from Freeman brings up Park Phillips. 0 for 2 tonight, the designated hitter. That was a really nice job by Stephen Fitzsimmons to really knock that ball down. That was lined pretty hard to center field. It bounced up. Fitzsimmons had to jump up and really try to do his best to keep that ball in front of him, and he did a good job of that. 2 gone here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch to Phillips is in there for a strike. 0-1. 2 gone. 6-6 ball game. Mariners strike for 5 in the top half of the 5th, and that's where we stand. Next pitch is down low. 1-1. Freeman's down at first. Phillips at the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right-hand side. 1-2. It's a 1-2 count on Park Phillips. Hereford comes set. Delivers. Inside. Almost nicked it. 2-2. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Just missed getting the call. Full count. Freeman off and running when Hereford delivers to home. The payoff pitch. Swung out and missed. He got him. Mariners coming to bat in the top half of the 6th inning. The score, The Mariners 6, the Graders 6. Top half of the 6th inning. Score tied up at 6 apiece. Jeff Timko going to get things started for the Mariners. He got things started for the Mariners last inning. He singled in the 5th inning. And he came around to score. It was a risky play by Josh Kenny. Timko was down at third. Fitzsimmons grounded to third. Instead of taking the sure route at first base, Kent throws it home, and the catcher couldn't quite handle it. Timko scores, and that opened up the inning for the Mariners. So Timko to lead things off here. Wind the pitch down in the dirt. 1-0. As we do have a new pitcher on the mound, Christian Specht. He's from Malone College. That pitch is swung on and lined into right field for a base hit. Timko leads off the inning with a single. Justin Mercer now going to step to the plate. Specht also from Massillon, Ohio, so not too far from Galion. Mercer looking to change his ways here tonight. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Timko down at first base. Mariners looking to take the lead this inning. Throw over. Timko back in safely. Last night we saw Kyle Kovac pitching. He had a very good pickoff move. He picked off Patrick Reif. But here's the pitch. It's a bunt. Mercer right back to the pitcher. Only plays the first base. Nice job by Reif to get, Mercer to get Timko down to second. As Steven Fitzsimmons is going to step to the plate. Reached on a fielder's choices last time up and came around to score. Timko is going to go down to third base off a balk from Christian Specht. So runner 90 feet away from scoring. Infield in. 1 gone. Fitzsimmons at the plate. First pitch down low, 1-0. 6-6 here. We're in the top of the 6th. Mariners trying to take a 7-6 lead. That pitch is swung on line into right center field. That's going to get down for the base hit. That's going to travel all the way to the wall. Timko touches home. Fitzsimmons down to second base. And the Mariners have taken a 7-6 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Steven Fitzsimmons comes in clutch here tonight as he delivers a 1-out RBI double to give the Mariners the lead. It's 7-6, Mariners on top. Pitch to Reif is a strike, 0-1. Well, it took about 5 innings for the Mariners bats to wake up, but they finally did. They've done so to a tune of 6 runs in 2 innings. Next pitch, swung on, that's grounded in the hole, but nice sliding stop. Throw on to first, not in time, as Reif beats it out. So nice hustle right there from Patrick Reif. He reaches on a single. It was a nice stop right there from Joe Crank as he possibly saved a run, but Fitzsimmons does move up a base to third, and Nate Osmo now comes to the plate. So runners on the corner, 1 gone. Top of the 6th, 7-6, Mariners lead. Fitzsimmons at third, Reif at first. Speck comes set, delivers. Reif off and running, throw down to third instead of second, but back safely is Fitzsimmons. Reif with a stolen base. Second and third, 1 gone. So 2 runners in scoring position for Nate Osmo. Base hit could possibly played a pair. As that alliteration tripped me up. Next pitch is up high, 2-0. Osmo walked and came around to score. Last inning, he's 1 for 2 tonight. An RBI single back in the first. A 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Long swing right there from Osmo. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 gone. That comes set. The pitch. That's downstairs. 3-1. Dr. Linder awaits on deck. Infield playing in on the cut of the grass of the infield. Trying to cut down the run at home if it's grounded to one of them. Don't want to get this game out of hand. Osmo drills this one to right center field. That's going to get down and that's going to get to the wall. That's going to plate 1. Osmo on his way to second, and coming around third is Patrick Reif. He's going to score. Mariners have taken a 9-6 lead. Osmo with a 2 RBI double. It's a 3-run lead for the Mariners. As Tucker Linder comes to the plate. And we'll have a mound visit here. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So Christian Speck's night is done after he just gives up, after he gets 1 out, but gives up 3. And he is responsible for Nate Osmo down at second base. So we'll be right back with the pitching change. Mariners on top, 9-6. That pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Tucker Linder flies out to left field. Ozma moves up a base. It's 9-6. Mariners on top here. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. The pitch. That one swung on, grounded to first base, but that one is foul. 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike, 2 gone. Top of the 6th. The pitch. Outside. 2-1. As Henderson still having some troubles behind the plate catching the baseball. It's a 2-1 count on Malave Benninger as the national anthem began to play. So he called time and now steps back into the box. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Top of the 6th. Osmo at third base. The pause, the pitch. Swung on, grounded to first. Nice stop right there. 3 unassisted. And that will end the inning. But we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Mariners plate 3. They have scored 8 unanswered runs and now lead by a score of 9-6. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. Back here in Galion, Ohio, home of the Galion Tigers and also home of the Galion Graders, who are the foe for the Mariners here tonight. And the Mariners have taken a 9-6 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning, scored 8 unanswered runs. As the pitcher swung on, grounded to Osmo. At short, he throws on to first for out number 1. That was Dalton Henderson, who's leading things off for the Graders. Jacob Hoover now to bat. He's 1 for 2 tonight, as he got caught stealing back in the 3rd. That is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. Herford doing a nice job of working somewhat fast. He's trying to keep the game going and trying to keep the pace of the game going, and also trying to take control of the game. That one's lined into left field for a base hit. And that one gets by Timko as he misplays it. As he was roaming to his left, it might have skipped off to the right and went under his glove. And now at second base is Hoover. The runner on second, one gone. Brant Nowatzki to bat. 0 for 2 tonight. He reached on an error into the second and came around to score. Hartford comes set. Now he turns and looks back at second, but nothing going on. Jacob Hoover down at second base. Hartford comes set. Looks at second. Now looks home. Now delivers home. Outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Sun has set in left center field. Lights are on. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Mariners on top 9-6. 0-1 count on Nowatzki. One gone. The pitch. Outside. And a low. 1-1. Hartford comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on line foul down the third base side of things. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Throw to second base and safely. As Nick Newton is warming up in the bullpen, he pitched last night. Did a good job for the Mariners. Herford's still on the mound, though, for the Mariners. 1-2 count. The pitch. Grounded between the hole of third and short. Coming up throwing from left field and trying to get the runner at third. And everybody's going to be safe. Now they're second and third with one gone as Nowatzki moves up a base on the throw, which was under the glove of Mercer. And got away from him. Backing it up was Herford, but he thought about throwing to second base, but held up. Didn't want to take the chance of throwing it into the outfield if you weren't going to get it out. Now it's second and third. With one gone. A pitch. And therefore a strike to Crank. 0-1. 1 for 3 tonight is Crank. Single that came around to score back in the second. Yeah, one pitch. Just a bit outside. 1-1. The Mariners score 3 in the top of the 6th. And now the Graders are threatening here in the bottom half of the 6th. Runners on second and third. The pitch. Down and in. 2-1. Two, one pitch. Swung on line into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Being waved home is Hoover. The throw is going to be cut off. And now it's a 9-8 ball game. So Hoover and Nowatzki both come in to score. Crank in at first with a single. Josh Kent to the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a homer. And Chris O'Neill is walking out to Josh Hoover. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. And it looks like Nick Newton's going to come on to pitch in relief. So Newton comes on in relief as Hereford's night is done. We'll be right back. It's a 9A ball game here in Galion. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Pitching change as Nick Newton has come on to pitch for the Mariners. Runner on first, one gone. 2 runs already home in this home half of the inning. 9-8 Mariners on top, though. Josh Kent to the plate. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. Kent, like I mentioned, 1 for 3 tonight, but did have a solo shot back in the first inning over the right field fence. Time is called by Kent. The 0-1 pitch. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 Kent, 1 ball, 1 strike on Kent. Nick Newton looking to try to maybe induce a Indian any ground ball. Newton looks on, now delivers. Inside, just missed. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 gone. Kent at the plate. Throw over. And safely. Newton, the 2-1 pitch. Swung on. That one is lined into right field for a base hit. Being held up at second is Crank. Now the go-ahead run is on base. Austin Hathaway to the plate. 2 for 3 tonight. He also has a home run. He homered back in the second inning. Nine, 8 Mariners on top. Bottom of the 6th. 1 gone. Second and first are Graders runners. The pitch, that one swung on, popped in foul territory. But no one's going to be able to get to this one. Count moves to 0-1. It's Crank at second, Kent at first. third and second baseman for the Graders. Austin Hathaway, the right fielder, at the plate. A pitch. Woo! Did not miss by much right there. 1-1 the count. Chilton turns back to the ump and asks her, where was that one? Newton, the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on. Little blooper. But it's going to be caught by Osmo on the infield for the second out. Giovanni. Is that the plate? He's 2 for 3 tonight with a double and a single and a strikeout. 2 gone here. Second and first. Tying run at second base. Nick Newton on the mound. A pitch. That one swung on, popped into right field. Moving on, making the catch, Tucker Linder. Mariners get out of the inning. 2 runs do come to score. It's a 1-1. It's a run Mariner lead as we head to the 7th inning. It's the score, Grand Lake Mariners 9, Galion Graders 8. Blake Buckman going to lead things off for the Mariners in the top half of the 7th inning. 9-8 Mariners on top after the Graders strike for 2 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The pitch, that one swung on, driven a lot to right field, but that one's going to get out of play. A long strike right there is all it will be for Blake Buckman. 0-1. Oh, 1 count on Buckman. Next pitch popped up. Still on the infield, but it's in foul territory, calling for it. His first baseman, Freeman, he comes on and makes the catch. So Buckman down, and Brian Chilton to the plate. On the mound, pitching right now, it's Clay Davies. 6 foot, 250-pound right-hander from Ohio Dominican University, also from Massillon, Ohio. Line the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Got him to chase one down low, 0-1. It's an 0-1 count on Brian Chilton. The pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 0-2. And Chilton looks on saying, where's that for us? I'm behind the plate, and I haven't seen that called a strike for us all game. But nonetheless, it's 0-2 now on Brian Chilton. The pitch, and that one is called strike 3. Chilton can't believe it. Didn't really say much. And now there's 2 gone. Jeff Timko to the plate. He's been the rally starter for the Mariners here tonight. You got things started back in the 5th inning when they scored 5. And you got things started last inning for the Mariners when they scored 3. Line the pitch. Up high, 1-0. Timko on the night. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and 2 runs scored. Line the pitch. That one's away, 2-0. It's 9-8 Mariners, top of the 7th inning, 2 gone. Clay Davies on the mound for the Graders. Next pitch, that one is lined to center field. And that one's going to get down for a base hit as Timko takes a big round at first base. But it's only going to end up with a single. 3rd hit of the day for Jeff Timko, and now Justin Mercer coming to the plate. He's looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Actually, he's only 0 for 2. He got a sacrifice bunt his last time up, so pardon me, he's 0 for 2 as a sacrifice does not count as an official at-bat. As R.J. Williams has come on to pitch run. For Jeff Timko. Oh, on Justin Mercer. Did 0-1 count on Justin Mercer? R.J. Williams down at first. Timko got the single. It was pitch ran for R.J. Williams off and running. Grounder up the middle. Throw on to first in the dirt. And Mercer is retired. So that ends the inning for the Mariners. No runs on 1 hit. 1 man left on. We head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. It's Mariners 9, Graders 8. Matthew Freeman going to lead things off for the Graders here in the home half of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch on and over with. Freeman 1 for 2 tonight. The pitch. Popped him up. Still on the infield. Or still on... Oh, excuse me. That's out of play. Guess I need some glasses. This poor judgment by me. I really thought that was still in play, but it was fouled off. 0-1 the count nonetheless. Newton on the mound still. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Freeman had a sac fly back in the first inning. So he's 1 for 2 with an RBI. But he's down in the hole right now to Nick Newton, 0-2. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Newton comes set. Delivers. In the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Park Phillips now stepping to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1. That's pitch. Swung on and missed as well. 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here on Phillips. The pitch. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Nick Newton, and now there's 2 down. Bottom of the 7th inning, Dalton Henderson to the plate. Actually, it's going to be Matthew Knoll batting here. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on lined into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Knoll's going to take it around at first, but over to cut things off in right field. It's Tucker Linder. A 2-out single for Matthew Knoll. Keeps the inning in line. Jacob Hoover reached on a single, and then Timko tried to cut the ball off and went under his glove. So he got to second and then came around to score on the RBI single from Joe Crank. Runner on first, 2 gone. Bottom of the 7th, 9-8 Mariners lead. Newton comes set. The pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Newton, this is his second day out of the pen for the Mariners. Did a nice job last night. Didn't allow any runs. And he faced 7 batters. The next pitch is ball, 1-1. That pitch is swung on, grounded to Buckman. He dives, but he's not going to be able to make a play. That's in right field. Coming up and making the throw to third, and he is gunned. Oh, no. They're saying he missed the tag. What a throw from Tucker Lindier from right field. Wow, I really thought they had him down at third base. Coach O'Neill going to come out to talk to him. It was the home plate umpire who had to hustle down to third base. He's getting an explanation right now, seeing as if the runner got under the tag, but the throw was definitely there in time. And Coach O'Neill not particularly happy with it, but now there's runners on second and third with 2 gone. So Hoover with the single to right field. He advanced on the throw. Next pitch to Nowaski is a ball, 1-0. So tying run 90 feet away from scoring. Go ahead run at second base in scoring position. A 1-0 pitch. Grounded to second. Buckman comes up with it. Throw on to first. Ends the inning. So Newton escapes out of it with no runs. It's no runs on 2 hits. 2 men left on. We head to the top half of the 8th inning. Mariners still on top by a score of 9-8. Top of the 8th inning. 9-8 Mariners on top against the Galion Graders. Mariners strike first tonight. They scored 1 in the top half of the first inning. Graders come back to score 2 in the bottom half of the first inning. And then in the bottom of the second inning, Galion broke it open. They scored 4 after the Mariners could have been out of the inning. They take advantage of a couple Mariner errors. Then the Mariners come back in the top half of the 6th inning. They score 5. And then they score 3 in the top half of the 6th inning. So they scored 5 in the top of the 5th, 3 in the top of the 6th. But then Galion comes back in the bottom of the 6th, and they score 2. And that's where we're at right now. It's a 9-8 ball game. Mariners on top, looking to add some insurance runs, and Stephen Fitzsimmons going to lead things off. One for 4 tonight with 2 RBIs. As it's Brock Balderson on the mound now for the Graders, and he throws a first pitch strike to Fitzsimmons. Next pitch down low, 1-1. So the Graders get their go-ahead run to second base. Next pitch just misses, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, no one gone. Top half of the 8th inning. Mariners on top 9-8. Alderson comes set, delivers. Swung on and foul tipped. Count goes to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Comes from Valparaiso University. Alderson steps off and didn't like the grip he had maybe on that baseball. Shakes the cap. Steps on the mound now. Gets the sign. Now steps off again. I think Fitzsimmons called time there. Two-two is the count. Balderson, the pitch. Up high, full count. So Fitzsimmons looking to lead off the inning for the Mariners. Alderson, the payoff pitch. Just missed outside. Fitzsimmons down on first with the leadoff walk. Patrick Reif now to the plate. 3 for 4 here tonight. He's scored 3 times, though. He's been on base every time, but reached on an error back in the 5th inning. Seeing the ball well tonight. Throw over. Back in safely is Fitzsimmons. No outs here. And then top half of the 8th inning. Balderson pauses. Throws over now. Fitzsimmons back safely. Larson looking like he has a good move. Quick throw over to first base, but Fitzsimmons with an awareness to get back in time. Now Balderson comes set again. Time is called by Patrick Reif at home plate, saying, well, let me regroup myself right here. I mean, I've been waiting a little bit just to see a pitch this at-bat. Now he steps back in. Balderson comes set. Now here's the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls back, gets a ball. Patrick Reif shows bunt. Charging hard was Josh Kent. Now he's in. One 0 count on Patrick Reif. Shows bunt again. Gets this one down, but fouled straight back, actually. 1-1. Mariners looking to get an insurance run here. See if Nick Newton comes back on the mound for the Mariners. Done a nice job so far. Throw over. It's Simmons. Close play at first, but back in safely. That's a 1-1 count. Another throw over. Fitzsimmons back safely. It's a 1-1 count on Patrick Reif. He showed bunt twice, pulled back once, got a ball, and then tried to bunt it again. But bunted it foul. Shows bunt again. Tries to get this one down third base line, but bunts it foul. So 1-2 the count now on Patrick Reif. Top of the 8th. Mariners on top 9-8. No one gone. 1-2 count on the designated hitter for the Mariners here tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the left-hand side. Count remains 1-2. Couple of Grand Lake Mariner fans making the trip out tonight, looking to cheer on the ball club. 1-2 pitch to Reif. Long pause, actually. Time called by Reif. It's Stephen Fitzsimmons down at first. He drew off a leadoff walk. Patrick Reif down in the hole, 1-2. The pitch. That one swung on a high fly ball, left field, but hooking foul. Reif putting a good at bat together here. Trying to get Fitzsimmons into scoring position. And hopefully Osmo or Linder can drive him home. Both seeing the ball pretty well tonight. Mariners actually very good at seeing the ball, but Reif at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. That one's fouled off to the left once again. 3 straight foul balls from Patrick Reif. As Kevin McGowan's telling me that those don't include the bunts that went foul as well. So thank you, Kevin. He's to my right here tonight. He made the travel from Salina to come with the team tonight. That pitch is upstairs, 2-2. He's one of 4 interns here for the Grand Lake Mariners. 2 others will be at home games for us. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Chased one in the dirt. And Patrick Reif is set down on strikes. Nate Osmo now to the plate. 2 for 3 here tonight. 2 RBIs. 3 RBIs for the shortstop. He also walked and came around to score in the 5th. Fitzsimmons at first, 1 gone. Top of the 8th inning. Throw over. Fitzsimmons back safely. Kind of close over there at first base. Fitzsimmons didn't really get dirty at all. Nate Osmo at the plate. Fitzsimmons off and running. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. And it is broken up by Fitzsimmons as he slides into second base. And the ball comes out of the glove of second baseman Joe Crank. So the throw was there in time. They had him. All but a dead duck was Stephen Fitzsimmons until he slid and the ball just popped out of the glove. So stolen base for Stephen Fitzsimmons. Now runner in scoring position for Nate Osmo. Osmo did swing, trying to protect. Maybe a hit and run was on. Now a chance to drive him home. A pitch. High pop-up. Calling for it is the left fielder, Giovanni, and making the catch for the second out. Tucker Linder now to bat for the Mariners, looking to drive home that insurance run for the blue and green. It's the top of the 8th inning, 2 gone. 9-8 Mariners lead. Two for Linder here tonight. That's 2 sacrifices on the day as well. That pitch is swung on and missed. 0-1. Linder also has an RBI. 2 RBIs on the year for Linder so far. We're here in the second game of the year. Grand Lake Mariners 1-0. Galion 1-1. Mariners winning the season opener yesterday against Galion. By a score of 6-1. On top of them here tonight, 9-8. As Balderson looks Stephen Fitzsimmons back to second base. It's an 0-1 count here. So it looks like I got disconnected once again, and Tucker Linder struck out. I don't know what you missed or how much you missed. It was paying attention to the ball game, but we head to the bottom of the 8th. Mariners on top, 9-8. Joe Crank to the plate. Nick Newton still on the mound for the Mariners. He came on relief for Josh Herford. He struggled early on with Herford, but settled down, and now Newton on the mound. The pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Bottom of the 8th inning. Mariners on top, 9-8 against the Galion Graders. The next pitch to Newton, swung on line by Buckman into right center field for a base hit. Big turn from Crank, but he's going to stop at first. Leadoff single for the Graders. Josh Kent to the plate. Kent singled his last time up. He's 2 for 4 tonight. Had a solo shot back in the first inning. Crank takes his lead. Newton looks, now throws. 0-1. Newton has done a good job of working ahead of Galion's batters. And as a pitcher, it makes it so much easier when you can get ahead of a batter. Newton, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, 1-1. When you get ahead of a batter, you have so much more to your repertoire. The next pitch, high and away, 2-1. Two-1 the count on Josh Kent. Runner on first, no one gone. Newton comes set. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to third, under the glove of Mercer. Osmo comes up with it and thought about throwing it, but wisely holds on to it as Mercer was on his stomach after trying to dive for it. So now there's runners on first and second with nobody out. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Hathaway at the plate. Mariners have to be weary now as Hathaway could be showing bunt. Get the runners over into scoring position. Hathaway, 2 for 4 tonight. He sent a home run over the fence back in the second inning. Back in the box, Newton turns back to second. No one. It's an 0-1 count on Hathaway. The pitch, showing bunt again. He gets this one down the third baseline, but Newton's going to kill it foul. So almost a perfectly executed bunt from Hathaway. He probably could have got on first base. That one just stayed fair, but now it's an 0-2 count on him, and got to be weary here. Another bunt and foul is going to lead to an out, so Hathaway probably swinging away here. 0-2 count. Second and first. Big at bat for Nick Newton. The pitch. In the dirt. Nice stop by Brian Chilton. 1-2. Newton now looking to either get a huge strikeout or a ground ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Count remains 1-2. 1-2 the count on Austin Hathaway. And time is called. Newton comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Got him looking. Nick Newton, backdoor curve, sets down Hathaway, and now there's one gone. Huge strikeout for Nick Newton, and now a ground ball could get the Mariners out of the inning. One gone. Second and first. Braxton Genovidoni to the plate. Nick Newton, the pitch. Outside, 1-0. It's a 1-0 count on Genovidoni. One gone. Crank at second, Kent at first. Newton on the mound. The pitch. Over for a strike, 1-1. 9-8 ball game, bottom of the eighth. This game's definitely going longer than last night. A lot closer than last night as well. The 1-1 pitch. There's another one outside corner. He painted it. Just like Bob Ross. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One gone. Newton comes set. The 1-2 pitch. That's a high drive deep to left field. This ball is going to bounce up, and that's going to be a ground rule double. So one run does come in to score, and we have a tie ball game. Genovidoni comes in clutch. And now there's second and third with one gone. Mariners now shift their infield in. Trying to cut the run down at home. Freeman at the plate. Newton comes set. The pitch. Outside corner strike. 0-1. 9-9 ball game. Graders have tied it up. And now looking to try to take the lead. They got two runners in scoring position. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. Time is called. Chilton now walking out to the mound. One ball, one strike, one out. Second and third. Bottom of the eighth. The pitch. Down and in. 2-1. Alex Whaley warming up in the bullpen for the Mariners. Could be Newton's last batter. A 2-1 pitch. Over for a strike. Evens count up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on, grounded to second. Looks better. Runner back at third. Flips it on to first for the second out. Good job by Buckman to make sure the runner wasn't going. And now infield can shift back as Park Phillips now to the plate. As we actually have a pinch hitter. As it looks like it's Sam Stewart pitch hitting here for the Graders. Two gone, runners on second and third. The pitch in there for a strike on 1. So Stewart comes in to bat for Phillips, who is designated hitter here tonight. Nice pitch outside. It gets away from Chilton, but not too far. So runners stay where they're at. Scary moment right there. 1-1. Stewart from Jefferson College, a sophomore, also from Granville, Ohio. Stands at 5'11", 195. 1-1 count. A pitch from Newton. Down. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. 9-9 is the ball game. Raiders have tied it up here in the bottom of the 8th. A 2-1. Outside. 3-1. Three-one count on the pitch hitter, Sam Stewart. The pitch outside. He walked him. Base is loaded now. Force any base. Coach O'Neill coming out to talk to him. And it looks like we might have a release pitcher, and we will. Alex Whaley going to come on after the timeout. Graders have tied it up at 9. We'll be right back. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Bases are loaded. Alec Whaley has come on to pitch for the Mariners in relief of Nick Newton. It's a tie game, 9-9. 2 gone. Force at any base. And Matthew Knoll comes to bat. Pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Coming out of the bullpen. That's what you really got to do. You got to focus on just getting this batter out. And it's a tough situation. But you got to throw strikes. 0-1 count. The pitch. That's over for a strike. 0-2. So Alec Whaley comes in. 2 straight fastballs, 2 straight strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Tie game. The pitch. Swung on, fouled, backing out of play. Now remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. He got him to chase a heater upstairs, and that will end the inning. The Graders strand the bases loaded here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. They do get 1 run to tie things up at 9 apiece, but Mariners coming to bat in the top half of the 9th inning. It's Mariners 9, Graders 9. We'll be right back. Back here, top of the 9th inning. We're tied up at 9 apiece. Graders get 1 in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Malave Bettinger set to lead things off for the Mariners. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Oh, Bettinger up to plate. 1 for 4 tonight with a RBI double back in the 5th inning. Hit a 2-run homer last night to straightaway center field. The pitch. Swung on, lined into center field, for a base hit. So Bettinger gets things started. Blake Buckman now to the plate. Blake Buckman is 0 for 4 here tonight. He does have an RBI ground out. Nick Varda going to run for Bettinger. Varda at first. They're showing bunt. He bunts it down the first baseline. Varda's going to get down at second. He slips and falls, and everybody's going to be safe. And now there's runners on second and first with no one gone as Brian Chilton steps to the plate. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach O'Neill has him bunting once again. Get runners on second and third with only one gone. So Buckman puts it down perfectly down the right field line. And Balderson loses his footing. Tries to throw it still to first base. But the throw is off. And now Buckman's at first. Corners are in. Infield at double play depth. Chilton is bunting. Bops it straight up. And he's going to be popped out of in foul territory. One gone. So not the result you were looking for if you were Brian Chilton in the Grand Lake Mariners. R.J. Williams to the plate. As he came on to pitch run for Jeff Timko back in the 7th inning. And now is seeing his first at bat here tonight. So second and first, one gone. Top of the 9th. Game tied at 9 apiece. It has been a wild one here tonight. Much different than last night. Balderson steps off. Now gets back on the rubber. It's Varda at second. Buckman at first. The pitch. Over for a strike. 0-1. Varda came on to pitch run for Malavey. Time was called. Catcher fixing something. But play resumes with an 0-1 count on R.J. Williams. One gone. The 0-1 pitch up high. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Second and first. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball in there. Hard strike, 1-2. A 1-2 the count. Mariners get the first two base runners on. Chilton tried to bunt but popped it straight up. Time is called. RJ backs out. It's a tie ball game. We're in the top of the 9th. Now time is called once again. Alderson on the mound for the Graders. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him with the heater upstairs. 2 gone. And Justin Mercer stepping to the plate. Oh for 4 tonight. Or 0 for 3 tonight. Looking to deliver the big 2-out base hit right here. Varda's on second. Takes his lead. The pitch way upstairs. 1-0. Varda came in to pitch run for Malave. That most likely means that Linder will move to first and Varda will go to right field. Balderson comes set. 1-0 pitch. That one's up high. 2-0. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 gone. Second and first. The pitch. That one's popped up. Foul territory. Out of play. 2-1. Oh, 2-1 pitch. That one swung on and missed. 2-2. Deuces are wild here in the top of the 9th. 9-9 is the score. Justin Mercer at the plate. And time is called. Well, Mariners, they strike first here tonight. Back in the top of the first. Raiders come back and score 2 of their own in the first. Then they capitalize on 4 runs in the bottom half of the second inning after 2 errors from the Mariners. Mariners then come to score 5 in the top of the 5th and 3 in the top of the 6th before the Graders come back and score 2 in the bottom half of the 6th. And the Graders then score 1 in the bottom half of the 8th. And here we are in the top of the 9th, tied at 9. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. Runner on second and first. Mercer. And Balderson now turns to second, nothing happening. A 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Mercer not happy with himself. And we head to the bottom of the half of the 9th inning. It's 9-9. Bottom 9. We're tied at 9 apiece. The Graders. Up to bat, Jacob Hoover set to lead things off. 3 for 4 tonight. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Alec Whaley on the mound. The pitch, half swing. He did go around, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff hitter for the Graders. Mariners got their first 2 base runners on base to begin the top half of the ninth, but set down the next 3 in order were the Graders. Next pitch fouled off to the right-hand side, 1-2. The Graders had the bases loaded with 2 gone in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Alec Whaley came in and struck out Matthew Knoll to end the inning. Here he is again, and he gets another strikeout as he got Hoover to chase one high and away. 1 gone. Brent Nowatzki to bat. 1 for 4 tonight. Came around to score back in the 6th inning. Pitch is low, 1-0. Next pitch grounded, right back to Whaley. He gets it, flips it on to first for the first. Two gone. As Joe Crank to the plate. Singled and came around to score in the 8th. The pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Just like that. Alec Whaley throwing some gas. The 0-2 pitch. Downstairs, just missed. 1-2. Good pitch from Alec Whaley. I mean, he put that one right below the kneecaps. Tough pitch to lay off. But Crank did, and good eye at the plate. The pitch. Up high. 2-2. So from 0-2 to 2-2. Crank evens it up. The 2-2 pitch. Down and in. Full count. So Crank battles back. Whaley in danger of losing him. He comes set. The payoff pitch. Just missed. Down low. Chilton looks to the dugout saying that one didn't miss by much if it missed at any. I don't know what else to do. A runner on first, 2 gone. Josh Kent to the plate. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1. 3 for 5 tonight with 2 runs scored. Runner first, 2 gone. Bottom of the 9th. Mariners, Graders tied at 9. The 0-1 pitch. Low. 1-1. One ball, one strike. A pitch. Inside corner for a strike, 1-2. Greater fans not too happy with that one, but Mariners get the call. Run on first. 1-2 pitch. High drive, deep to right field. This is way back, and this one is gone. Josh Kent delivers a 2-out RBI, 2-out, 2-run walk-off homer, and the Mariners fall today by a score of 11-9. Alec Whaley leaves one up, and Josh Kent gets his second homer of the day, and the Mariners fall to 1-1 on the season. Graders improved to 2-1 on the year. So Mariners have tomorrow off. They'll be back home Tuesday night when they face the Hamilton Joes in a 2-game series before heading to Lorain to face the Lorain County Ironmen. So final score here, 11-9, the Mariners fall. Hope to catch you back here on Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night, and go Mariners.